Yo, welcome back to my world. Dario Richie here. Look at the biggest bag. The biggest bag of Pokemon from Japan. Oh my gosh. Holy fudge, I'm back. I'm back. This is my first video. I thought about a couple things. Do I want to do a video just talking about Japan, a little bit of Japan, or do I want to do a little bit of that with the first bag? The first bag! Before we start, the Pokemon of the day, and today is my Nana's birthday. We celebrated her birthday throughout the whole day. It's literally 3:25 p.m. Today's Pokemon is Sandaconda, and guys, you would see it in the thumbnail, but can you believe that my boy, my favorite Pokemon, is this month's Pokemon? The month of July is my boy Gengar. Honestly, I can't talk about my entire trip in my videos. I'll talk about bits and bobs. I was actually going to write a script about where I got everything, but I'm going to have to use my memory, and we're going to go quick. Because I've got, starting from today's Monday, for the next, all the way until Friday, I'm going to do my best. We're going to be doing bags and bags and bags of stuff. I've split them up into bags, different categories, and of course I have to kick it off with my favorite thing, being Pokemon. I will also, so basically, if you want to see everything, you know, I talk about so much throughout this incredible life-changing journey with me and my mom, organized by my sister. If you want to see it all and all the photos, I will link my Instagram as I always do. Follow me on Instagram. I've set it to public. I might just keep it like that for a while so people can get a better, easier way to get access to it. But for the most part, if you try to follow me, I just have to accept it. But for right now, you can just go and follow me. It's set to public. My Instagram will have every photo I can possibly put on it. As of right now, my second day of Disneyland and my first and second day of Disney Sea, and then the last couple days of Japan are not there as of right now, but I will eventually get to it. It's just going to take a lot of time. A lot of things are going to take a lot of time, and also this video is going to take a lot of time. I'm going to do my best. We have only the limit of the sun right now. It's winter right now. Oh my gosh. The first thing in this bag. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm not gonna spend any time trying to remember where I got each thing. But on my birthday, was it the Mega Tokyo Pokemon Center, I believe it was. If I'm not mistaken, that's where a Pokemon Cafe is on the left, and then the Pokemon Center's on the right, and it's got the Snorlax with the Pikachu and Eevee. Oh my gosh. I got a birthday present. This is so special. I've got a code behind it, which I'll assume something to do with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because they asked me if I had my Switch with me, etc., etc. But I said I didn't have any of that stuff. I did technically have a Switch. It was back at the hotel. Didn't have the game though. But I got this. This was my birthday present at the Pokemon Center. That's also a Pokemon Cafe that's on the left. I believe it was the Mega Pokemon Center, the Mega Tokyo Pokemon Center, because you walk in through the doors that's outside. It's got the murals on the right and the left of each of the colors, like the green, red, and the blue, and the yellow. Oh my gosh. And then you go up the elevator, and I believe it was the Mega Tokyo. But I have to do my best to not spend too much time talking about each of these things, because it's all on video. It's all on photo. So I'm just going to show you guys everything. So we got this. This is the best thing. I've got a couple of bags. I've got a Pokemon bag. I've got a Disney bag. So we're gonna put things in the bag as we go. So there's one thing there. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. My first Eevee. I've not had an Eevee before. I've got multiple Pikachus, and she is the softest. She's the absolute softest thing. I love her so very much. She's so beautiful. I think this was I'm just gonna say what I think, and you can correct me on my videos and photos on my Instagram. I think it was Kyoto Pokemon Center. That's where I think I got this one. So this is my sweet little Eevee, my only Eevee. She's so soft, she's so beautiful. Absolutely love Eevee. So there she is. Let's go. Actually, no, she doesn't have to. She can sit on my Snorlax. There we go. Got that. Okay. Oh, this. I got this at the Pokemon Cafe. So the Pokemon Cafe, we succeeded, baby. We succeeded. I'm recording, right? Okay. We succeeded. My friend Frankie actually mentioned to me days before that just give it a shot. You know, they do cancellations all the time. I got this as a little gift. I think it was it's just a random thing that we get. I think we got it at the cashier thing. Yeah, so I got this as a gift in the Pokemon Cafe that's connected to the Pokemon Center. So this was a cute little gift. This was awesome. Mega Charizard X. Yeah, Mega Charizard X. And we got the Mega Gardevoir seating area. So we got the Mega Gardevoir area, and I got the Mega Charizard X. Perfect. I wanted the Mega Gardevoir area because out of all the Pokemon, that was my favorite. But I also loved Mega Charizard X, and I got the Mega Charizard X sticker. So that was incredible. That was amazing. We got that one there. Okay, what else? I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Hey, I don't know what that is. That's cool. We'll put that away. Alrighty. Why do I have two here? Okay, that's weird. I have two of these. I thought I only bought three. So I actually bought these for my magic friends. I bought one for each of them. Look, my two friends, they both named Steve. So I bought one pack of them each. And then I had one for myself. This is like a mystery box, or mystery bags. We don't remember what we got. So for some reason I've got two. I don't know how or why I got two. I thought I only got one for myself. And then I gave one and two more away. So I thought I got three, but it looks like I got more. So these are dice. It says in Japanese and in English. So you got the number 6 in English and then in Japanese. I play Magic the Gathering, so this is absolutely perfect. I can't believe I have two. Okay, so that's that. Oh my gosh, that goes back in there. Yeah, good, very nice. We got, oh, I actually don't know why I got this, but I thought it was so cool. It's, you know, if you're sweating a bit, or maybe you want to do a little hand wash when you do you wash your hands, because when you're in the hotel, you have two little towels, one smaller than the other. They'll just, you know, clean your hands, wash or dry your hands when you wash your hands. So perfect, something like that. Or maybe if you're sweated after a run or something. So I got this. I thought this was pretty awesome. I love Poliwell, so I saw this. I was like, oh, I'll get it, but I don't remember getting that. But I still got it, so that's awesome. Also, I should also say, because I think we went to 5 Pokemon Centers. So the first Pokemon Center, the Legendary Birds. That was my very first experience. That was the only Pokemon Center that I grabbed as much as I could hold. Every other Pokemon Center, I literally got one thing. I literally got one thing at each of those Pokemon Centers. Yep, that's what I think happened. Yeah, no, I know it happened that way. There was only the Pokemon cafes where I went a little bit crazy. Holy fun. Okay, so talking about the very first Pokemon Center. Oh my gosh, I got my boy! There he is. I love him. Love my dude. My favorite Pokemon. You should see the videos because I grabbed him. I was like, I think I'm gonna get a lot. I think I'm gonna get a lot because I thought I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get one thing out of everything. But then I changed my mind. I was like, the first Pokemon Center, I kicked it off with him with Mega Gengar, and I had to just get as much as I could. So this is cool. This is my boy. I love him so much. Oh, so I got him. He can sit right there. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, what else we got? Oh, so this was something I was meant to get. I was meant to get this out of the luggage to use on the way home. Don't worry, don't talk about it. I can use it next time I go on the plane. So this is something on the plane, and honestly, something like this will really help because it covers you, right? So just like a eye thing, you know, a sleeping eye thing, which I was almost gonna get one over there, but I got this instead. So this is gonna be helpful. This is something that I absolutely love. So I was meant to use this on the way home. That's fine. Didn't use it. I've got it now. Don't have to buy another one. And it's great. It's absolutely great. So this is for on the plane or when you're on a bus, when you're on any trip that you want to take a nap. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That can go in the Disney bag. You go in the Disney bag. Okay, there you go. Alright. So there's that. What else we got? Oh! I forgot I got this. I got my bird. My Zappity Dose. Look, it's Big Bird. Is it? I had to get this. I saw this. I was like, and I forgot I got it. But I remembered that I had to get it. I was like, I have to get this. Zapdos is my favorite legendary Pokemon. And I was so happy. You know, there were so many plushies that I did not even know existed. And I've seen so many over the many years that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that exists. And this was one of them. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it. Zapdos, my favorite legendary Pokemon. When the moment I encountered them in Fire Red, I did play Yellow first, but I didn't play the whole game. So the most memory was from Fire Red. When I encountered them for the first time, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Because I've always loved badass things. Spiky things, cool things, all that kind of stuff. So the legendary bird Zapdos, my favorite Pokemon. Zooming away, going into the bag. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Oh yes. This is one of my favorite Pokemon cards in my Pokemon collection. Is this? It's all the Pikachus that you can put it together like a puzzle. So this folder, and I needed to get a folder. It's a bit bent, but that's fine. I think maybe it's supposed to look like that. But I needed to get a new folder because I might even need to. I probably need to get another one actually because I want to have a folder for all my Japanese cards. So I'm going to think about using. I should use this one for all my Japanese cards. I've got Pokemon booster packs, which I'll be doing in another video. So all my Japanese cards can go in here. I'll split it into two sections. One section of the cards I physically get in Japan, which will be the packs, and then all my previous cards I've acquired here in Perth. I'll split it into two sections. So that's great. This is fair. It's not a binder, but that doesn't matter. It's fine. This is going to be the best thing for my Japanese card collection. That's awesome. I love that. That can sit in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, who's next? Oh! This. I got my Sprigatito. I wanted to really try and get things that were unique and different. Not just plushies. God, they're great. Trust me, one of the coolest things, and I will always say the coolest thing to collect is plushies, but sometimes you need to set a limit. And I enjoy variety, so much so that I looked at the Sprigatitos. Yes, there were so many nice ones. All of that. There was one in particular that was the crochet, or not crochet, but the really curly soft one. But I wanted to get something like this. And I thought this was perfect. This was absolutely perfect. It represents the one thing I adapted and enjoyed so very much. Both me and Mum, we use those chopsticks like we used them our whole life. When you go to Japan, you have to mentally prepare yourself for things, but when you go there, you adapt, you change. If you got the will, if you got the strength, the faith to do it, you would just pick it up. And that's why I wanted to get not I wanted to get Sprigatito, but in a form that represents one of the main things that we enjoy doing, which was using chopsticks. So I love these. I absolutely love these. Got my Sprigatito. This was actually the last Pokemon Center. I think this was the last Pokemon Center. Yeah, I believe that was the last one. Oh my gosh. So there's the chopsticks. Oh, okay. Oh, got a box. Had to get a box. I don't know what I'm gonna use this box for. I don't know. So basically, oh, I'm recording. Oh, good. So basically, this I play Magic. I play Commander. It's a 100 card deck. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze 100 cards in there. If I can't, that's fine. I'll use it for something. The main thing is that I liked it. I like the box. I'll still use it for something. So it's great. I could probably use it for tokens. Hey, I play Magic, but I like to cover Magic with all my Pokemon. It just represents what my favorite thing is while playing my favorite game. I'm with my favorite thing. I'm crossing crossovers. I love it. I absolutely love it. So there's that. Okay, what else? Oh, this one I remember. Pokemon DX. Pokemon Center DX. Black themed Pokemon Center. I got my letter. I went down there. There was a little spot of all these hanging up, and I saw it, and I was like, that's gotta be the letter D. That's gotta be the letter D. I'm like, this is it. This is fate. This is like, what better thing to get than something that's black, that's DX color, literally the DX color, the theme of the Pokemon Center, and my literal letter of my name, Dario. D for Dario. I went on Pokemon Go just to double check. I knew it was, but I double checked, and I was so happy. So this was the one thing I got at the Pokemon Center, the Pokemon DX Center. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I was so happy. I got an unknown plushie. This is a plushie. I did not know. Oh, I'm poking it in the eye. Did not know existed. This was so cool. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. So, sleeves. 2 packs. Why? Well, it's 64 in 1, and I play 100 cards in Magic, so I need another pack. But that's fine. The extras I can use because you need those extra sleeves for other things. If sleeves break, to cover up your other cards, I can use them for my Pokemon cards themselves. So I've got plenty of sleeves for Pokemon cards, not just Magic cards, for Pokemon cards. And I also got these ones, which I'm already using. These ones here, I'll start with these. These, it's my boy Gengar. It was the only Gengar sleeves, number 1. Number 2, it's the color scheme, green and red, of my favorite Magic deck that I've built. She's a green and red cat druid. Roxanne is her name, so represents the colors and everything. And then the third and final reason I discovered afterwards, I was like, this is my boy Gengar. He's in the flowers because he's picking out a flower for the love of his life. And that's me. So that's why I realized that afterwards. I was like, wait a minute. He's in these flowers. He's picking out a flower. Because that is one of the most special things you gotta do for someone that you love. For all the guys out there, you pick out a flower and you give it to the love of your life, you know. Could be the love of your life, or it could even be your mum, could be your grandmother, it could be someone special, it could be your sister, you know. It doesn't have to be the one, it could be for someone absolutely special. So there's those sleeves, and then these sleeves, these were the first ones I got. I was like, I saw so many sleeves there, and I saw these, I was like, this is my favorite. This is my absolute Snorlax and Pikachu. Oh, I love these sleeves. I'm planning on using these for my white decks, my white Magic decks. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was absolutely perfect. I was so happy to get these sleeves. Oh my gosh, just love it. It's my boy Pikachu Pokemon card game. It's so good. It's absolutely so good, these sleeves. Okay, so they're gonna go in there. Okay, who else? Who's next? Pokemon Cafe? Hey, Pokemon Cafe! I think that was from the Pokemon Cafe that we went to. So that's that. And then, oh! So this was my first Pokemon Center, the Zapdos, the Moltres, the Articuno, the very first Pokemon Center. They gave me a Pokemon Go Fest sticker. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I opened up the game, I was like, what? I wasn't playing that much Pokemon Go, and I was perfectly fine with that. I was living Pokemon Go. So yes, I did still play a bit of Pokemon Go Fest. I played a little bit. If you see the photos, which I have to still post them, but I caught my Volcanion, I caught my shiny Meloetta. I planned on catching those two over there. I got shiny Eevee on both the days of Community Day. I got some other stuff, so I have no idea what I got, but that doesn't matter because I had the time of my life and I got this sticker. So I don't know where I'm going to put this sticker, but that was for my first Pokemon Center. That was for my first Pokemon Center. I was so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. The Mega Store. This is what I got from the Mega Store. Because it was mega, I wanted to get the smallest thing. I wanted to get that because being so I don't know. I know I got from the Mega Store. I got the gifts for all my friends, and I got this. So I think the Snorlax, Pikachu, and Eevee one that I mentioned earlier. I think that was the Mega Store. I think it was. And then I ended up getting this. So just as a funny, I was struggling. I was so overwhelmed. I was like, what am I going to get? And I wanted to get something that was small. And I love it. I saw this in one of the first Pokemon Centers. And I wanted to get something small. I thought, this is perfect. Use this for sugar. Use this for my my coffee. Put my coffee in. Put my sugar in. This was the coolest thing I had to get from the Mega Store because being as big as it is, I had to get as small as it is. So like a little, not a tablespoon or teaspoon? I think it's a teaspoon or something. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So that was from the Mega Store. I know that was from the Mega Store. Alright, what else we got? Oh! So I said that I wasn't going to get anything from the Pokemon Cafe that I went to. I got something. I got something. I got the Pikachu one, and the Gengar one. Oh my gosh. I was saying to Mom that I'm so happy. I'm so happy with the souvenirs I got. Which that's gonna be for another video. I've got all the glass stuff. That's a separate video I'm making. But I got glass things at the Pokemon Cafe that I went to. The ultimate souvenirs. But I couldn't leave without getting these. So I got these. I was like, alright, fine, I'll get these. These are just the best. Gengar, Pikachu, from my Pokemon Cafe. Which we went to 2 Pokemon Cafes. It was all meant to be. Everything that happened, everything that you saw had a reason. The first Pokemon Cafe wasn't meant to be. It was not happening. We were in the line for a very long time. It wasn't going to happen. We went into the store part. Mum was in there. You'll see the videos and the photos. We picked up our little souvenir, which by the way, anything that my mum's got her own collection of stuff. So you won't see that in these videos. But you'll probably see it all on my photos and my videos and my videos on my socials and stuff. So she's got the little souvenir that we picked up from the first Pokemon Cafe. And then the second Pokemon Cafe, it was all meant to be. We were lining up there, second person in line. And we got approached and had 2 options. Option 1, we risk the next 10-15 minutes that someone will walk out and we can get in. Or there was a 1 o'clock. And we took the 1 o'clock. The 1 p.m. I was like, that's amazing. Honestly, my dad upstairs, my nonna upstairs, God, they gave me that 1 o'clock. They made it possible. We had the faith that we were gonna stay in line. The key is with the Pokemon cafes is to get there when they're open. Be the first or second person in line. There's cancellations happening all the time, and that's what happened with us. We waited in the line, we got the 1 o'clock booking, and therefore we were able to go to the Pokemon Center and spend an hour or so. And I looked at the time, it was just after 12. I was like, Mom, let's go into the line now. Doesn't matter if we're very early. It was perfectly planned out. We went into the queue to go out of the Pokemon Center with our stuff. We went to the line. We were the 1 o'clock. We were even there just at the line for 12:45. We were lining right before them. So we're the first people in line for the 1 o'clock. We're the first people in. It was unbelievable. Forget about winning the lottery. That was winning the lottery. That was like, you can't make that up. I've got it on video. I've got photos of it. That's why I was like, I have to get something more. It was just, oh my gosh. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, I got this thing. I don't know why I got this, but I might give it to someone. We'll see. But I got this. Hey, it's my boy Gengar. I guess I could use it if I wanted to, but I've never been into that, but I might give it a shot. You know, it's only going to connect to the cover, but then but then I plug in my phone to charge anyway. So I'll see how I go with this. I might even give it to someone. So that's cool. That's something. My boy Gengar. Okay. Oh yes, we got some more bags. Some nice folded up Pokemon bags. Very nice. So they can sit there. Oh, this is from the Pokemon Cafe. I love it. And actually, I won't mention the other one. Maybe I will mention the other one. So I did the same thing for the Kirby Cafe. I got a blue, very very light blue star. So representation of Kirby, representation of Pikachu or Pokemon. You know, like Kirby's got the star, Pikachu's got Pikachu. So I got that. If you can, when you see these, ask them, because we asked. We didn't take things. We were very much polite. We were like, can we please take this? Are we allowed to have this? Etc. Make sure you just respectful when it comes to all these little things. Anything that you see, just ask them, and they will give it to you. So this stuff, you can, based on my experience, you can have them, but just ask them. They'll be like, hey, are we allowed to have it? And that's it. At least that way you have to have a good conscience. You have to do the right thing. You gotta ask. Okay. Oh, I got this. This was also from the Pokemon Cafe. It's a Lizardon. Yeah, it's Lizardon. I don't know this guy named Charizard that people have been mentioning all the time, but I got Lizardon here. So that's no Charizard. That's Lizardon from the Pokemon Cafe. Okay, so that's that. Oh, okay. It's Sprigatito! I got my Sprigatito. I got my Sprigatito again. Oh, I love this. So, this expires on December of this year. So, yeah. I don't know where I got it. Can you focus? Focus, come on, focus, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's all you're gonna get. So I don't want to keep spending too much time and you know, it's all good for your eyes. But I got this little snack. I picked up random things from the convenience stores and stuff like that. So I picked up this from a random convenience store. Yeah, so I didn't get it from any I got everything from the Pokemon cafes and Pokemon centers. I had a rule, but this was the only exception. This was the only thing that me and Mom got that wasn't from a Pokemon cafe or center. So that's how you can limit yourself. You know, like, yeah, you can get yourself a little something, but if you create yourself limitations, it becomes more smooth. So that's what I did. This was the only exception, but you got to do something like this. This is a snack, something that's Pokemon. That's literal official Pokemon because everywhere you go in Japan, everything's official Pokemon. So this was awesome. I don't know when I'm gonna eat this. I don't know who I'm gonna get, but yeah, that's that. Okay, all right. Hang on. The bag's empty. No, it's not. Hey, woo! Woohoo! Pikachu! Pikachu! Of course, we have to end it off with something that's quite unique because like I say, I like variety. I like being unique. I've got a massive Pikachu. I like to say, massive, small, whatever. I got a few Pikachu plushies, right? So I thought, maybe I'll get one that actually does something. Hello. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Okay, the bag's empty. Hello. Okay. All right. The bag's empty. The bag's empty. Okay. This was I don't know where I got this, but it's on the videos. It's on my Instagram. I will link as I always do, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. I am utterly grateful, blessed in many ways. I know I said it 1,000, a million times, but if you see those videos, if you see those photos, it was a dream come true. What I did was impossible. If I can do what I did for my mom, for my family, to show the world, to show my friends, all the people out there, the biggest amount of joy, the biggest happiness. I'm probably going to repeat myself in all my videos. I believe anyone can do it. You gotta just do it. Because life is short, and I was even expressing it in my last video before my trip, that you just gotta do it. If you've seen what I've done, you can do it. Because my situation, it wasn't gonna happen. And I made it happen. And I believe that if I can make it happen, anyone can make it happen. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. Because this entire trip, and I'm gonna repeat myself like 1,000 times, but it was the most biggest thing ever. And I'm so happy I did it. And if I can do it the first time, I can do it again. So, say goodbye to Pikachu. That's my Pokemon video. Look forward to the many other bags. The many other bags I've got. Holy fudge moly. I'm so excited. Guys, stay true to yourself. Keep going. Go on that adventure because life is an adventure. Every turn, every corner. Keep strong. Keep going. Keep going on that adventure. Bye-bye.